Hello there, and thank you for sticking and staying with us here on Prime Morning. We're live on Joy Prime Television. Time now for Beyond the Headlines, and I'm here with Rose.
Hey, you! It's an all-girls affair.
Yes, yes, it's an easy Friday.
Yes.
And just because tomorrow we're going up the mountain to race for our hearts, we want to test your pulse on what's happening on the news. How's your heart feeling? Have you been to the fuel pump already? Ro was sharing her experience.
Yes, actually,
yesterday.
I went to the fuel station to buy fuel. I think on Wednesday evening around 7 p.m. And when I was buying, it was like I've forgotten what it was, but it was like 7.2 or 7.3 or something. And then I woke up and I saw 7.8. I'm like, what's going on?
Do you know that I don't understand the margins on it? I only am able to measure the amount I'm buying per the level or the gauge we'll get to.
Right. And I think that's what's happening with a lot of Ghanaians. You know, most Ghanaians can't really measure it, but they know that, okay, today was 1 city. Yesterday when I went in there, it was 2 cities. So it's like things are just some way. The feeling is different.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And are you earning some money enough to be able to keep up with the economic situation? People have said that if your prices go up, it affects every situation in the economy, everything, because clearly transport fares will be increased.
It has.
Yeah. Oh, okay, right.
Yes.
I mean, COPEC actually warned us ahead of time. They already made the estimations, and we are almost hitting the 8 Ghana cedis mark that was expected. Now, there have been some conversations that, well, as you know, by now the MP had already taken the price subsidy, the price subsidy recovery levy. They've taken it off, and so because of that, it's affected the pricing of fuel. But today we want you to talk to us. How do you feel? Is it that the government is genuinely in need, apart from the fact that fuel prices are determined globally, and if your city is also not doing too well, it would affect your fuel prices? I mean, diesel, LPG, petrol, and all of that. Is it that the government is overwhelmed, or genuinely they need money and so they would have to increase prices? How do you feel? Let's have a genuine, non-political, non-partisan conversation. And so we'll open the phone lines.
Yes, we have to. You know, yesterday I was having a conversation with someone, and from what the person said, the person is in the oil industry already, and I was like, why are the prices going so high? What's the problem? And all the person could say was that, what's the dollar to the city right now? If you're able to tell me that obviously there's nothing that...
What's actually the rate now?
I think it's 7.1 or so. Yes, so if that's the case, then do not expect anything less than what you're paying. And expect an increment once the dollar keeps going up. And so if the dollar keeps going up, MFR, this is not the end of it. We are going to see more increment, unless the dollar is able to stabilize.
How can you even stabilize it? Anyway, 0302-211-693 or 94, 0302-211-693 or 94. However, would appreciate your engagement on social media. Tweet at us at Joy Prime TV on Twitter and also on Facebook at Joy Prime TV. You can send us you can send Roy a message on her Instagram account. She's got beautiful photos. You can also send me as well, and we'll read all of them. However, please be civil with your comments. How do you feel about the price? Just as I was saying, the price stabilization recovery levy was taken away a little over 2 weeks ago when MPA announced that they have to subsidize the import and also the purchase of petrol, diesel, and LPG. The LPG, the last time I spoke to the vice president of the LPG Marketers Association, Mr. Gabikumi, he mentioned that, listen, government promised that they had a 10-year plan where they wanted every household to be using LPG,
right,
so that they're able to make some money. More like the 80-20 rule, so that if you want to make 100 Ghana cedis,
right, and
you have 8 people who can give you that amount, and you have 20 people that's very difficult to get it from because they can give you big money. You stick to the 80-20 because you spread it. 1 CD, Udiboma, you get the total amount that you're looking for. But it's been some time, and we're not even halfway the 10-year plan that was estimated. But the prices on LPG, now if you go to fill your cylinder, if it was 120, is expected to be 135 Ghana cedis. As of last week, people were taking their empty cylinders to fill out at the gas stations, and people were going back with their cylinders empty, or people were filling it halfway as to what they would need at that time. People were not ready. But how do you really feel about it? It's just an opportunity for you to vent. 0302211693. I haven't filled my gas in a while.
So if you go on the internet, it's telling you that the dollar to the cedi is 6.55, but if you go on the market to change it,
black market,
something like that, So the internet is telling us 6.55, but go out there and you paying 7.1.
It depends on who and how they feel. Imagine I had $100 and I wanted to change. How would you change it?
Oh, that's $100 is low.
Oh, that's all I have.
Yeah, but it's low. So main $4 free black market and so. May 6.55 because Macy's you. But if you're telling me that you are coming to buy my dollar, yes, I'll sell it to you at 7 point something. That's how it is.
But let me ask you, how do you feel about the mechanisms that government is putting in place to make money? I mean, do you think that genuinely government needs money? Or we are just stuck to the idea that because we haven't seen what previous taxes have been used for, and so we're not going to pay for taxes at all? Have we actually considered the consequences of not paying taxes at all? If the e-levy is not passed, what does that mean? I think that you know what, everybody needs money. Let's say everybody needs money. The only challenge that is there, like I said yesterday, is the fact that there's no proper accountability, because we've been paying taxes over the years. And the question is, where is that money going? What is being used with that money? We've seen the country going into debt. We've seen the government borrowing. Every government that comes on there borrows money. And the question is, when the money is borrowed, what is it used for? Are Ghanaians okay with the amount of, with the kind of development that we see? Is it tallying the amount of money they are taking in? So these are two.
Yes.
Talk to Kwesi first.
Okay, Kwesi is online. Hello, good morning, Kwesi.
Yeah, good morning, Emifa. If I say me contribute to issue,
okay.
Emifa, we are saying Lankasa no. Asofuna, and we are for now. Omuntu to maintain in Tasama, we are you. Yame, obviously, we are saying Obonsam, they na Asofunim Obonsam. Asofo, my name Obonsam. I want to say political party, MPP, are owning NDC. It's only information beer about the world. Obonsam, we are so Cheska, and what we think I'm so many pa. If you are serious, or yes, I know many. It's Asofo, my kind of man, I see yes, in any Obonsam. Na me ba be serious enti ehintasem no me ka chewo ne se unima udidi na se osi afa to fu e bia 1 million na start se o reduce now the nante aka ho opun ta wan be serious ye fe akosi odu me di fo akosi odu me pani na me ba maka sa ti so for now me kasa TV so bia mu bia ante da social media na fi bia start chen hawa.
Hello. Oh, unfortunately, so we had Odifo calling to prophesy about the future.
Please interpret in English for our audience.
He's the only man of God on earth, left on earth. So he's telling us that, if you have 1 million, cut it down and walk. Sorry, I laughed. Anyway, we have a caller on the line. Hello, good morning, Bright.
Oh, did we miss
Bright? Bright, please do call us back if you can. But I'm sorry, I had to laugh. I'm just like...
Odi for me, man, Sribio.
Oh, David, I mean, no, Sriano doesn't mean say what he's saying is not true, please. I mean, he stands by his words. That's what he's saying.
I was trying to get the correlation to what he was saying by what we were discussing, but at some point he made the point that, listen, it's the fact that God was going to destroy the world. And
yeah, I mean, yes, he said we are in end times, and so it's the devil that is producing money. So, yes, the devil is the one, that's what he says. That the devil is the one producing money right now. Men of God don't know Satan, or they know Satan or something, and NPP doesn't know NDC. And, I wish I got it all well, but unfortunately, Odifo, but thank you for calling.
Thank you, really,
we are very grateful that you have shared your word of God with us today.
We're actually still expecting your calls on 0302211693 or 94 03022. Sometimes the numbers there. Okay, let's go to the Volta region and speak to Courage. Hi, Courage.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Right, how's the Volta region looking in terms of fuel pricing? I mean, I expect that it will cut across the countries, but how is fuel pricing?
It really does. Yesterday I was passing by and I saw one filling station and I saw 7.5 something even. I was really surprised.
Okay. And the transport fares?
Turnover has increased at some point, and some points too it's normal from barely the start of the year.
Okay,
Right.
okay. I still take your comments.
You said?
I still take the reason why you called. Forgive me that I was interviewing you.
Yeah. Actually, we can't expect that human government, let me put it that way, will actually solve our problems. We should expect more of it because definitely there are Bible prophecies that in these times, there are hard times to come. So personally, I am not too perturbed about this whole fuel increase, not the way the economy is currently in the country. We shouldn't expect something better than that. Okay. But with time, maybe things will get better. But I'm not too surprised about the rising moment of the economy. Okay. We can't blame a government for it, the NPP and NDC. No, they are all parts. So we shouldn't put a blame on them, but we should expect more of it as we dive deeply in these end times.
End times. It looks like end time is
Thank you
really
so
here.
much,
Thank
Courage.
It looks like we're really.
Thank you for calling.
Time.
Yeah.
End time seems to be featuring in all of.
And it looks like Courage is. He will live long. Yeah. Oh, he will live long because nothing disturbs him. So I can't be perturbed.
Talk to Sam. Talk to Sam.
Good morning, Sam.
Yes, hello, good morning.
Yes, how are you today?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you too?
I'm fine, thank you, Sam. Let's hear your thoughts on what's happening in the economy.
Yes, you see, what we seem to be losing sight of is the fact that we live in the COVID economy now. You understand? We live in a COVID economy. The COVID has done a lot of damage to the global economy in general. So, just like the others have said, I think we should expect a lot more challenges to come. If it's going to go up, and then it will descend. Okay, that's what is going to happen because now we seem to be gradually getting out of this whole COVID situation. So the difficulty is going to go up. It will stabilize and it will come down. Okay. So trust me, each and every one of us must brace ourselves for the worst. We must all do that. You must brace ourselves. Look, if you study the world over currently, there are challenges everywhere. In the UK, in the US, there are agitations everywhere. It is because we are getting out of a global crisis. So this is not to blame any government. This is not to blame whether NPP, NDC, whoever. It is a global challenge that we couldn't have done anything about. You understand? So we just hope and pray that proper policies will be put in place just so that we can, come out of it smoothly. Like I said, it is going to go up, it will stabilize, and then it will come down. Okay. So these are the things that we should expect. Please, we should all tighten our belts. It is not going to be easy. Tomorrow next, or probably next week. It's going to go up, stabilize, and come down. So we should all brace ourselves for it. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much for calling and sharing your thoughts with us. It looks like people are ready for the worst now. Like he said, it's not going to go any better for now.
For now. I was going to ask his how he thinks it would stabilize. At what point? What are the factors that will contribute to the stabilization?
Yes, that's the issue right now, because I'm just wondering when it's going to get better. Because we've seen the economy, always going up, and they keep saying it's going to get better. We never see the better. I mean, ever since I was born, I've never seen it go down. I've never seen, there's been times where they'll reduce the fuel and then you are back to square one again. So you're asking yourself, when is it going to get better? But like he said, brace yourself for impact. And once you do that, you're not going to carry on any load of worrying that I know it's difficult. Look, no matter how difficult it is, there's nothing you can do about it. Your crying is not going to reduce the fuel price anyway. So
economics have been. Do we have a caller on the line? Okay. I'm so sorry, Kojo. We apologize for keeping you on the line. Hi, Kojo.
Hi. Good.
Yes. Good morning.
Hello, Kojo. Are you on?
Yeah, I'm on.
Okay.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Great.
The little I have to say is from the ordinary Ghanaian's point of view. We have representatives from every constituency representing us. They're supposed to make decisions on our behalf. That's how the system works. We might not know what is good for us. We might not know at every point in time, we elect somebody to take decisions that would benefit their constituents. Over the years, we keep hearing fuel is going up. We've discovered oil. You would actually believe that things are going to get better. It keeps going up. Sometimes you don't even understand why or what the benefit is of even discovering the oil we have here. Others have oil. Let's say a country like Dubai, all they have is oil, but they are prospering. Yesterday there was a video on YouTube. Somebody was making the comparison that Nigeria have everything, Dubai have just oil. But then the question or the issue has got to do with leadership. Leadership. What do they use the little they have for? I'm sure you've seen pictures of Dubai, and then there was this one other picture of, I think, the Kumasi Kingdom or something like that. You have gold. You have... It's tiring talking about all these things. You have everything. But then still we are having to go through tough times. How does that even make sense? How? It's a bit disheartening. Every time you wake up, there is something going up. Dollar is rising. People will use what do you call it? Your quest for a better life, and then they come into power. They taste a bit of the power, and they just forget about everything. Everything just goes out the door. They're talking about fuel right now. Tomorrow is going to be water. Electricity prices are going up.
It's never ending, yeah, could you? Yeah. Anyway, thank you for sharing your thoughts. We'll pick up on that conversation on Dubai versus Ghana and how they got there.
Yes, but I think we have Bright on the line.
On the line, yeah.
Hi. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Bright. Thank you for staying
here. Yes, in conversation with what the two earlier callers said,
okay,
you shouldn't put the blame on end times. It's mismanagement from our leaders. We have everything. We have everything in Ghana. If our leaders were able to manage it well, we wouldn't be suffering like this.
Right.
Okay.
So our leaders should put themselves together, reposition themselves, and think about how to use our resources wisely. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So there's this relationship between development and law and order. I mean, you know how the law works in Dubai. They're very intentional about the economy. Somebody said they have oil. They have oil and tourism.
Yeah.
And even their tourism, it's not the natural one. This is man-made tourism, the one they have created themselves. But the amount of law and order that people adhere to outside of the country, for some reason in this country, it's difficult for us to adapt to change. If a government announces a certain type of law and order, we resist, we don't want it, but order and development are just like this.
I get you, but somebody will also differ from what you're saying, because okay, so we have a call on the line. Let's finish with that. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hi. Okay, we're sorry. So what you do not want to do is call us and listen to us on the television. Kindly mute the television and listen to us on the phone you're calling us with, okay? Okay.
He's back. Okay, hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, madam.
Yes, how are you today?
Hello.
Hi, good morning. How are you today?
I'm good. And you?
Fine, thank you. I'm good as well. So let's hear what you have to say.
Yeah, but we will have to pray because Ghana, we don't do nothing.
We have to
always
pray.
Imported. The way the country is going, everybody have to touch and bear it. Because now we are sinking. You know that?
Okay.
I think you are aware.
Right. You're telling us, but yeah, I think it's going on. People are complaining about that.
You understand? Look at the dollar now. You know, the vice president come and say a lot of things. The dollar, they catch the dollar does blah, 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 blah. But look at the way we are standing now. There's no job for the youth. So Ghana have to create something. You know, the Kwame Nkrumah, we have brigade. We have a lot of farms. We have land. You know, common toothpick we imported. So where we are going, my people?
Right. Thank you so much. Yes.
So why Ghana government don't do that? So the youth selling all this in the roadside, we employ them. We are like the brigade. They give them uniform. Then they are working. Imported things. Look, every region have to have something to do.
Okay.
Yes, if the central region, we are doing sugarcane. Central region do sugarcane. If the Butter region, they are doing starch. They are doing starch. If the Kumasi, we are doing cocoa. We are doing cocoa. Western region, we are doing rubber plantation. We are doing rubber plantation. And the country is going on. Right now, if the leaders come, they just travel, go here and there, we don't see what they are doing.
Right. Okay, thank you so much for sharing your opinion with us. We're grateful.
Right. So our friend who called us from Medina Rodenta is back on the line.
Okay.
He was actually encouraging us to brace ourselves for the worst and also expect that it will stabilize and get better. I mean, I want to think like an economist this morning. Could you please help me how you think the stabilization and if we have any form of timelines to this?
Yes. Hello, MFA.
Yes.
Yes. Before I go to deliberate on what you just said, let me just make a quick point. You see, we are too quick as a country, and sometimes I feel that argument is quite simplistic to compare a developed world to Africa or to Ghana. We are always too quick to do that. You see, you hear people say, oh, when you go to Dubai, this is there, that is there. When you come to Ghana, this is there. We have all the resources. When you go to the UK, this is there, that is there. When you come to Ghana, we come to Africa, we have the resources. We are too quick to make that comparison. But you see, what we forget is that in this modern era, resource, the most important resource is to have quality human resource. Do we as Africans have quality human resource? You know what I'm saying? It is not just the resource you have buried under the ground. If you do not have quality human resource that can make use of their brains to turn those resources underneath the ground into something valuable, you are not going to go nowhere. And that is the difference between the Dubai, the UK, the Germany, and us. It is the reason why, for me, I have always insisted everywhere I go that the most important policy in our history as a country is free SHS. It is the most important policy by any government so far, is free SHS. Because if you do not have quality human resource in this day and age, you are doomed.
People have argued. People have argued.
Our resources, they negotiate with us, give us patents, and we accept. It is because we do not have the quality human resource to be able to mine our own resources underneath the ground.
Points very much appreciated. People have actually argued that the quality of persons that are coming out of the secondary school would be debatable because, I mean, like you said, quality human resource to raise these youngsters that are going to the secondary school level. Everything, there's this notion about something that's free is not quality. Do you believe in that?
Well, MFA, would you rather wish that this youngster stayed at home and got no knowledge at all?
Question.
At least a bit of knowledge is better than having no knowledge at all.
Impressively so.
You understand what I'm saying? For those who make that argument, that, oh, these kids are coming out and they are becoming worse, the faith test is not working, blah, blah. Those are just distracted. Let me tell you, okay, it is better, my dear, it is better to have kids who are semi-educated than to have kids who are not educated at all. Because if they are semi-educated, we can stand on that for development. At least there's some level of understanding that if we want to go this way, they will all be able to understand and follow.
Right.
But if they are not educated, how do you even direct them? We live in a country where once you turn 18, you are allowed to vote, whether you are sane or insane. It is the reason why we need to make sure at least the basic level of education should come from the SHS level. Because these people will come out and vote. These people will come out and they'll choose leaders for you and I. It is the reason why it's important that we have people who have attained some level of intellect to be able to understand policies, at least basic policies, to be able to vote and choose correct leaders. So for me, I repeat, the most important, look, you may not like NPP. You may be NDC, you may be MP, you may be MPP, you may not like NDC, you may not like NPP, you may not like CB, whatever. You may even be political or apolitical. But let us not lose sight of the fact that the most important policy for me that has happened to this country is free SHS. Because you can never progress in this day and age without quality human resource.
Okay, so I like your whole passion about the free SHS bit, okay, but then the whole quality and you saying if they are semi educated, that's where I have a little bit of an issue, because if you are telling me quality but you are still ready to settle for semi, then there's a challenge, because yes, free SHS is good, we love free SHS to bits, but don't you think that it's about time we give quality free SHS and not semi SHS qualification? Because yes, we are putting them there, but we shouldn't just put them there and say we want semi qualification. We should put them there and say we want quality qualification, because that's what's going to give us a better country, from what you're saying, right?
My dear, when I use semi, I'm not using semi as to the kind of things that goes into their heads in the school. I'm using semi as in somebody finishing SHS that becomes a truncating point. You understand?
Okay.
I'm looking at the truncating point. I'm not looking at what they are being taught in the school. As for the things they are being taught, look, my dear, a lot of the things that come out, people say, oh, the visitors, that you hear those things all the time. Most of those things are just propaganda. Most of those, let me ask you, have you done any research that has shown that the quality of free SHS or the free SHS policy has burdened our educational system? Have you done any research to show that?
So you see, I'm asking my question based on what you said, based on the fact that you said that we are comparing our country to other countries that is quality people, and we don't have those qualities here. That's what you said. And then you went ahead to say, I'm just clearing the air, darling. So you went ahead to say that if free SHS, we are still getting semi-qualification is better than not getting anything at all. And I'm saying that if you're saying we need quality and you are still settling for semi, then I feel like it's a little bit, what you're saying is like a little bit off. It's like here and here, you want quality, but you are still okay with semi. I think that if you say we want quality, hence if you're going for free SHS, we should still give the children quality, because you said semi. I didn't say it. And so I don't need to do research on that for you, because it's your words I'm using, not mine.
So much into what is being taught in the schools. And I'm telling you.
So are you saying that, are you also saying that they're going for free SHS? Are you standing on your word saying the free SHS is giving them the quality that the country will get? Is that what you're saying?
Why not? Why is not
perfect
the
then? That's okay then. That's perfect. Thank you so much.
Look, and
oh, too bad. I wish we could go on and on and on and on. But it's actually a very good point you're making here. It's good that we have free SHS, because it's not advisable to have a lot of young people out there, without education. Like you said, at the age of 18, you're voting. So if you have some knowledge or you have some, education, you know how to
give me a moment. Let's go to Takwa. Yes, we'll pick up on this. We'll wrap up on that. But let's go to Takwa. Hi. Good morning. We apologize for keeping you on the line. Can you tell me your name?
Yeah, I'm Azulo.
Azu what?
Yeah, Azulo. Azulo.
Oh, Azulo.
Azulo. Okay, good. Yeah. Please go on.
Yeah, you were talking about we not using our LIPO system, and talking about our LIPO system, we have authorities who have to make sure Ghana is really complying with LIPO system, right? Mm-hmm. These people are not functioning well. That's one aspect, right? Mm-hmm. Now, when we come into our resources, you could see our leaders doesn't come to account on our resources. They don't speak on our resources. They don't do anything on our resources. We don't even know what our resources is doing for us. That's one aspect as well. Now, if it comes to our education, 21st century. We need to use ultra-modern education. But we're not getting all that, right? Fine. We are paying tax. We are paying, how you call it, indirect tax and all these systems. Our government still comes out to tell us that we don't pay tax, right? Good. All these systems are working. We could see Kwame Nkrumah was able to set up companies for us. All these companies have been collapsed. Now you ask yourself, who then collapsed the company? Now here comes Ghana. When we vote for them, they come out to tell us the good promises. They're going to fill up our pocket. They're going to make sure our living conditions go right away. Now, at the end of the day, when we buy their story and we vote for them, now they come out to tell us all over this, make it U-turn. That something not good. We need to tie our belt. We need to do that. We need to do that. And at the end of the day, we will not even get a vital result. You know, so we are asking our government that, look, Ghana is for us. Africa is for us. You know, one guy was saying, when we vote for them, they start traveling. Of course. You know, they only travel. If you look at Ghana, our institution, when they come, they try to sell it. When they sell it, then they use their name or their family names. But these are our state properties. Look at our palm plantation. It was Ghana State plantation. Today is no more Ghana State plantation. Look at our rubber plantation. It was Ghana State plantation. Today is not Ghana State plantation. You know, so where all these funds are going, if we don't have funds, who are draining us? You know, we need to look at that. We Ghanaians need to really, really ask our leaders to account for us.
Accountability. You know? Thank you. I get the import of your comments. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you to everybody.
Yes,
this has been a short but good one.
We've come to realize that, you know, Ghana is on everybody's heart. Everybody wants the best of the country. We wish that we'll get that, and that's the goal.
Yes.
You know, that's the goal. Unfortunately, for now, we have to brace ourselves for impacts like we've been told, and don't get too worried. So, if you get worried, you're not going to get the problem solved. Rather get to work if you can get the problem solved.
So when we start working from Monday when we are coming to work?
Let's start our walk tomorrow. Let's start our walk tomorrow
right
at
Ayubes at 5:30
a.m. And we're walking all the way to the pediatric school. We are having a aerobic session when we get there. There's going to be a lot of activities going on, so you can't miss out on this. If you're home or you've been sitting in traffic all the time and you don't have the opportunity to walk, tomorrow we are giving you that opportunity to walk. Come meet some celebrities as well, because you've been dreaming to meet the beautiful Emefa. She's going to be there. She's going to be walking with that. Jay Foley will be walking. I mean, all the celebrities you could think of at Multimedia will be walking with us. So come, let's do this together.
Alrighty, so let's say thank you to Medisoft Medicated Soap, and a day by day, every day, forgive me.
Day by day men.
Yes. forgive me. So, and also Asida Fabrics. Choose a fabric that makes you look stunning. Okay, and you need us.
You need us.
That's what the confusion came out, right? So, thank you so much for doing this with us, and definitely it's a date at 5:30 a.m. tomorrow. Coming up is a great conversation. So, this young man has got some plenty titles and belts, and I don't know how.
You know, I'm just like, okay, I really can't even take a slap. I can't. Like, like you tap my skin, I'm like, yo, that hurts. And this man is actually taking all the blows. He's taking all the punches. But I'm excited about this conversation. I want to get to know why he decided to go into this particular profession. And he's actually making Ghana proud, and I'm proud of him.
So do stay, don't miss on that.